Hello everyone, and welcome to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Care Network. I'm Dean, the host of this channel, and also the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Today I'm going to be taking you on a journey through narcissism, understanding the narcissist, and understanding all of the narcissist-related disorders. Today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 99 on the N.A.R.C.N network, and the title or subject of episode 99 is The Narcissist Sexuality, How It's Used as a Tool. So what we're going to be talking about here in episode 99 is how the narcissist actually uses their sexuality and or sex as a means of gaining control of you or having things go their way in a relationship with you, or how they basically function within their sexuality with you, and some things to look out for. So we're going to go straight into it here and start talking about some of the things that they actually display and that you can watch out for to let you know that you're dealing with a narcissist, or to give you some indicators of what may be going on if you suspect that you may have a narcissist or be dealing with one in the confines of a love relationship. So first off, one of the things that kind of gives a narcissist away often if you're dealing with one is very quick movement towards sexual relations. This is something that a lot of narcissists do, and it's to get you locked into them. I've had this happen myself with narcissistic relationships, and I've seen it used firsthand on myself and on many other N.A.R.C.N members as well too, that I have had discussions with about their narcissists. So this is something to really look out for, is just very quick movement towards sexual relations with an individual. Another one is no interest in emotional bonding with you, like i.e. after you've had sex with a narcissist, they don't like to cuddle, they don't like closeness after physical engagement. They have no dialogue really with you, or don't talk to you. They want to separate or part ways with you after sexual intimacy, almost like they don't want to hang around. No desire to spend time with you outside of sexual intimacy time. Wanting those things with you, but not wanting to really do anything else with you. These are all indicators that you may be dealing with a narcissist in that type of way. Other things that they, of course, display here are disinterest in others' feelings or others' interests, disinterest in their partner's pleasure during sex, prioritization of themselves in a narcissistic way during sexual relations, withholding gestures of affection like holding hands or showing no connectivity publicly to the person to which the narcissist may be involved with, appearing detached or distant with you. These are all signs of a possible narcissistic person you might be dealing with. All narcissists display some type of detachment disorder. Now, we've gone into detachment type disorders in previous episodes on the N.A.R.C.N network. One of them is actually DID, or dissociative identity disorder, which is, of course, kind of an attachment disorder as well too. But these include bipolar disorder, borderline disorder, and a number of other things here, as well as detachment disorder itself, which is also considered its own disorder in its own classification. So these are some of the things that you may notice, and if you know that the person you're dealing with may suffer from one of these disorders, there's also a more prevalent likelihood that you may be dealing with NPD, or a person with narcissistic disorder also combined in with those other things that person may be suffering from. But this is a topic actually for another point, and we'll go into some of this stuff in another video and explain what these attachment or detachment disorders have as far as links to the narcissistic personality disorder and how they interrelate. I'll make a video about that later on and give you some other points in that. Narcissists also display a lack of vulnerability within emotional attachments and often display strange or obsessive behavior within their sexual lives based on studies conducted on the sexual habits of narcissists. Now, this may seem like kind of a strange comment because, of course, as we know, being human beings, we all can have very normal love lives, very vanilla or very non-strange or non-experimental love lives. but some of us are also into some type of kinkier things, like in our sexual lives. And that's not to say that that automatically makes a person a narcissist if they display some of those interests within their sexual behavior. But it has been noted and researched that narcissists often display a lot of different sexual interests or appetites along with their normal sexuality when they are narcissists, and this is just a thing that they do. Again, this may be a topic for another video here, because we could go into what those specific things are, but what I just wanted to talk to you two guys about here was basically just how the narcissist uses their sexuality against you to gain control. So all narcissists, male but especially female, use sex and sexual attraction and sex itself as a means to establish and maintain control over their victims, because it is one of the most basic instincts to gain and establish control with. And because of the release of large amounts of brain chemicals during sexual interaction, it enables the narcissist to establish a deeper control over their victims by use of the natural chemicals the brain releases that bond us to others, forming a kind of addictive link with that narcissist through the chemical cocktail that bonds us to others that our brain gives off during sex. The narcissist uses sex and their sexuality very effectively against their victims. Mid or lesser narcissists do this in more of a subconscious way. Upper mids, graders, and ultra-level narcissists may display a more deep understanding of narcissistic seduction and probably use sex in a less cognitive way than lessers do to gain the sexual favor of their victims. But nevertheless, the results are one and the same in the grand scheme of narcissism. In healthy relationships, two people tend to look at sex as, or in the we perspective, as in, you know, two people having sex look at it as a mutual gain, mutual enjoyment, mutual pleasure, in that particular way. A narcissist looks at sex from the me perspective mostly, especially after they have landed you as their victim or appliance in their fuel matrix. The concentration becomes mostly on the narcissist's sexual pleasure. But I must note here, quickly here, that when narcissists are dealing with a very empathic person, empathic natured people are very commonly people who are givers or giving of themselves. And this includes in our sexual activity. And narcissists will latch onto that and actually take advantage of that, because of course when it comes to the bedroom and when it comes to sex, everybody likes to have attention paid to them. The narcissist likes to have a lot of attention paid to them as well too. So an empathic person who pays a lot of attention to the narcissist and puts that narcissist possibly on a pedestal when it comes to their sexual relations, that narcissist will take as much advantage of that as they possibly can with their victim. So narcissists view sex they get from you as an asset, just like any other thing they can gain from you. Again, sex is used to derive pleasure from, but also as a source of power and control for the narcissist. After a golden period with a narcissist will often start a sexual devaluation period with their victims as a source of establishing further control over their victims by withholding sex or some type of intimate devaluation may be set upon their victim to unbalance the victim's mental stability. Often narcissists demand sex even when they may not be entitled to it. And this is one of the things that is so difficult to deal with narcissists. When they are not necessarily entitled to some intimate time, they'll try to get intimate time off you anyway. This is part of the narcissist entitlement mindset that all narcissists actually suffer from. So the narcissist sexuality is predominantly about self-gratification and control. This is not to say that narcissists do not enjoy their sexual exploits with others. Surely they do enjoy their sexual exploits with others. But the sexual focus of the narcissist is again all about what they can derive from their victim. It is purely about the self-gratification of the narcissist. And part of their narcissistic goals, just as all other things, are there to serve the narcissist. The narcissist uses sex for their own gratification, but also to achieve large amounts of control over their victim and to maintain that control. And this is all part of the narcissist's sexuality and how they actually control you and how their sexuality functions within the confines of a relationship with you. So this has been episode 99, just some points on the narcissist sexuality and how they actually use that against you to gain and maintain control and how that works. Hopefully this gave you guys a little bit of an insight as to how narcissists work in that way. I'm going to say to you all, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for some new content coming up on the N.A.R.C.N network and on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. I'll catch you guys really soon in a new video, and stay tuned to the network. Have a great day.